Hi, Mr.PBJ here today, and today I am doing my review of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z. Now, with this game on unboxing it, I was not really sure if I should buy this game because of the certain problems that it's been mentioned, like the whole problem with it not really coming out as a great, successful Dragon Ball Z game. But I managed to buy it and just see it for myself, to see if people were right about this game. So, will this game be a loss in itself? God, it's the same joke from Sonic Lost World. Will this game completely suck trash and be lost itself in its steam of pile of garbage? Let's see, what kind of joke should I use? What kind of pun should I use for this one? You guys got one? Oh, got one. Should we throw a spirit bomb on this one? Or will it grant all our wishes that we hope that will come from the Dragon Balls themselves? Let's just check this out and begin the review. Was that good enough? After all of us Dragon Ball Z fans have had our fun with the Ultimate Tenkaichi, which had terrible game mechanics, but I did find it a guilty pleasure of mine. 2 years later, we find out that we have another announcement for another Dragon Ball Z game. This one was supposed to have you play as 4 characters on screen. Now I thought, hey, this could be the Dragon Ball Z game that we were all waiting for, despite the whole character creation thing. In honor of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, we got Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z. This game was supposed to consist on different teams fighting each other. What was that? We get 4 players on one screen? Well, if you guys played the Dragon Ball Z Royale, then you guys would know what I'm talking about here. I mean, it's awesome we have the Super Saiyan God and Bills himself from the actual movie they're based off of, but what does this mean for the gameplay? How is it gonna run with all these characters getting in the way? I always thought this as a problem, and I was very curious when buying this. They said that the character roster was pushed at a medium to 60, and I was very wondering about that, especially with the whole no character creation, which I found was very intriguing. These are things that are taken out that I really wish could have stayed. As well as them not showing the GT or old Dragon Ball characters in here. Are they seriously doing this again? Well, let's just begin. Now, just so you guys are aware, there's nothing different here. It's the Saiyan Saga, all over again. That means we'll be getting to the Cell Saga, and then eventually the Majin Buu Saga. Eventually, you'll get down to the movie reference, which is basically one of the main selling points of this game. Listen guys, I don't know who else is excited to play these sagas all over again, but it's kind of getting annoying. Can we get something new at least? Or something that hasn't been done? Now listen, for the graphics, if you're a fan of Budokai, then you'll like them. For me, I can't freaking stand them. Seriously, the characters look freaking ugly in this game, just hideous. I mean, the textures look alright, but when it comes down to the characters, I really just want to stop looking at them. It's cel-shaded, I know, but it's time to start doing something new. I mean, sure, it's nostalgia kicking in, but still, I think it would be nice for a time to try something out. Maybe something that we haven't done before. If you guys haven't figured it out already, the gameplay is based off of another Dragon Ball Z game that was an arcade game in Japan called Dragon Ball Z Royale. It was there you could play as 4 different people fighting in the same place. Only with that game, it had better graphics, and basically, I think better gameplay on standard. Now, the way to describe the controls for this game is basically like an arcade game itself. You press A to go down, X to go up when you're flying, and basically for punches and kicks, you could basically just press LB and Y in order to make a combo, basically as a chain. And if you do LB and B, you basically get a Kamehameha wave if your energy is filled up that much. But actually, if you look combat-wise, there's really no variety in this. Seriously, you're just smashing the same buttons over and over again until the enemy has found out that it's had enough of its stamina. Alright, now time for the bullcrap. Yes, you cannot charge in this game. Is that a downside? Well, basically, in a way, I think it's alright. I mean, you don't have to abuse the attacks all the time, but really, no way in order to get a Kamehameha wave by charging up really sucks. And especially with your partners not doing anything while you're getting beat up in the process, it's just plain stupid. Seriously, they're just standing there. I noticed that camera angles suffer from Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast because it surely shows. Now listen, the battlefield can get pretty messy, especially when there's a lot of players playing at the same time on the same battlefield. I mean, It's nice to have 4 players and 8 players play at the same time, but can we at least organize it a bit? This is most common with the Cell fight in the Cell Saga. Basically, these little guys right here are always getting in your way, throwing ki blasts left to right. I swear it gets on my nerves. Now listen, you have a lock-on feature, but sometimes it really doesn't help, especially when there's a lot of characters on the screen. I mean, it works for the most part, but still, then again, you think it could have been better. Now, I know what the basic question you guys are asking me. Is the gameplay good, or in any ways awesome? Well, I can't tell you that, but still then again, it is pretty fun, and it does give you that Dragon Ball Z feel of actually defeating your opponent by flying around and giving them basic punches in here and there. It's encourageable and enjoyable, but I would say the least. Alright, now time for the gameplay of the multiplayer. Well, there isn't. Yeah, you think for a Dragon Ball Z game that they'll definitely have multiplayer in this game. But that's where the online comes in. And if you don't have online or internet at all, then you're basically just screwed. Listen you guys, I get the focus of the game, online, Battle of Gods, but seriously, for local people, please do not do this again. Seriously. There's a lot of missed opportunity right there. Well anyways, the characters are now rocking cards. Basically, you can use cards in order to get your character's stats to go even higher, but I really don't understand what was the actual point of bringing these cards in. They're just annoying, especially when you have to upgrade your character with the right amount of cards that your other characters cannot have because your current character is using those cards, and basically it just becomes like some kind of mess. But as long as you know how to use them right, then you're alright. Oh well, at least the character roster doesn't disappoint. Wait, what the heck is that? Why is Super Saiyan Goku a different character in the character roster? Holy crap, look how many Friezas there are, and why is Trunks separated from Super Saiyan Trunks and other Super Saiyan Trunks? Okay, was I the only one that was a tad bit disappointed on how many characters we got? Not only that, they're using Super Saiyan forms in order to extend the character roster. This was done a long time ago, so why are we doing this now? This is such a big, giant, stupid thing that just happened. Sure, it's a nitpick, but seriously, why are the Super Saiyan forms separated from their actual counterpart? This doesn't make any sense. Well, this is where the whole card thing comes into play. You see, not only are you able to upgrade your character, but say for instance I was playing as regular Saiyan Saga Goku, fighting Super Saiyan God Goku. He beat me in one punch. I can't help but see that the level design and the character selection have become a little bit rudimentary. Basically, for those that don't know what that means, uneducated. Even though the character roster is a little portrayed as a different way, I can see why they're trying to do that. Basically giving characters their different types. I'm pretty sure we know how this works. Goku's the melee kind of character. He can fight up close. Gohan is more of a supporting character, basically helping you out when you die. Well, most of the time anyways. He just sometimes stands there like a complete idiot. Krillin is support and interference type, which basically means that he can interfere the fight whenever he wants, giving you a more upper hand. I think I might as well explain the other characters just so you guys know how I feel about them, especially their moves.
And also Tien being able to actually interfere, basically the same thing as Krillin. And basically what Yamcha, he basically does whatever he wants to do. Piccolo is also a supporting character in interference as well as Yamcha. The Spider-Man are also the same exact thing, only they are supporting characters like Gohan, and basically just help you whenever you need help. Yeah, because like with Yamcha and all of them, they do have their certain degree of greatness. With Vegeta, he can also, he's a melee character, so he can do a lot of things that others can't. And as well as Nappa being a melee character, because look at that guy, he's really tough. And as well as Raditz and all the others. With Super Saiyan God, he can also do it in melee. And as well as Super Saiyan himself, he's a melee character like Goku. So basically, there's no change in the actual thing itself. And basically, that's how it always runs.
Alright, well I guess you guys already know a lot about these characters now that I've said so much. Well, there is a couple of other things that you should know. All and done, at the end of the day, it's just another Dragon Ball Z game that's just trying to impress us by doing something different while leaving other things out. Again, how many times have we done this? Yeah, I think it still needs a little bit more tuning up. In the next Dragon Ball Z game, I hope we won't have this problem, and I hope that we'll have the perfect Dragon Ball Z game. But why don't they make it the perfect Dragon Ball Z game? Well, this crap sells, for some reason. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention the presentation. Well, it's a bit,
I have a situation. The shock just now, it caused the pudding to spill.
All of it?
Yes.
Alright, I'll just be serious now. It sucks. Seriously, this has been a problem ever since the first Dragon Ball Z games. Seriously, when are we gonna get past this? This has been present in so many. Seriously, I think this has just become an issue. I love the voice acting, but the lip sync is just atrocious. It's a mess, pure and simple. Sure, I know, it's nobody's fault that this is going on, but seriously, can we get past this issue? This always happens when a game is ported to the US from Japan. Can we just try to work out things around here? And with that said, I think that ends this review. Seriously, this game was so close to being one of the best Dragon Ball Z games of all time, until they decided to screw up a couple of things up. But still, it can be said as pretty much a really great game. Although I would approach this one with caution. I really feel sorry for the people that had high hopes for this game, Dragon Ball Z fan or not. Seriously, the story is a mess, the gameplay is questionable, the presentation is still crappy as ever. This problem has to go by. So, with that said, I think it's best to just end this review right here. But yeah, that's basically the end of the review. When going into this game, you're paying a whole $60 on it. So, is it worth your time? Is it worth your money? Well, that's just on for you to think about it. But yeah, this review is over. And if you guys have watched my Tenkaichi review versus this one is a lot much better. So, do not watch that review. But I'm pretty sure you guys are not going to listen to me and just watch it anyways. But seriously, don't. It's really bad. And plus the second part is just suckish of all. But anyways, that's it. See you guys later. Mr.PBJ is signing out. Peace. Hey everybody, Mr.PBJ here, and today I'm doing a review of Hey everybody, Mr.PBJ here today, doing a review of Dragon Ball. Hey everybody, Mr.PBJ here today, giving you a review of Dragon Ball Z Battle of God.